our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just want to see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best. We don't worry who was next. We gon' put them boys to rest like a temper feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath. I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga. Put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Full from all of the bass. My ace boom goon big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is warm.
You watch my live, baby? Hey, baby.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see Kirk Cousins. It doesn't get a lot better than his last game, going over 500 yards. It's the Panthers and the Rams, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got... And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
First play, here's Cousins. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch,
and that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go, Tyler Lockett. Let's get you 100%, bro.
28-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And we knew that they'd try to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the game. But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Cousins throw into the hands of Lockett. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They go play action. Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On 1st down, Brady. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
The Panthers at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action now, Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming up a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett.
Yes, Lockett.
Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score. and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive.
Nope.
And he stopped immediately there. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jackrabbit Jenkins. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cousins. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 18.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, and that's into a crowd and intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I threw it too high.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. ETN once more. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
I'm not sure they mentioned it as a goal during the week or even talked about it in pregame, but the way they're playing right now, they want this game out of reach by halftime. Not only does the safety just demoralize the opposing offense, now your guys can run out there and try to add another 6 to their lead.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that. Charles, defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Ross on the return. 44-yard punt, return of 9.
Why is Tyler Lockett not fucking catching, dude?
For the 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up, and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Brady's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well. On the counter, ETN. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down to the 15-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with ETN. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. ETN is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now Brady. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Marquise Brown from 3 yards out. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that trims the lead down to 9. So that drive consumes 9 plays altogether. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Panthers set to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. Off the play fake, Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing, Cousins. And here's a...
Come on. Tyler Lockett needs a fucking catch, my guy.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady. They'll start on the ground here on first down. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 15 carries, 73 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game. He's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Brady to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady.
Nope.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Got an open man. That's Campbell. A beautiful fake. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's complete right around the 8. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. The quick slant caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll run with Etienne. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. From the gun, it's Brady. Steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
After marching down the field and getting 3 there, confidence on the win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one is...
He didn't ran his route. That's some bullshit.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Cousins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Cousins again. And the Rams got it.
Come on.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Come on, that's some bullshit, dude. Come on, Rocket. Don't make me miss all my throws.
Gets past one man. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards.
You don't fucking march down the fucking field and get them the fucking whole ability.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll take this.
Come on. Don't let them get it first, dude.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Draw play, ETN. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll go again with ETN. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try
Come
to
on.
from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
No, they weren't. They were nowhere near that guy.
Football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Now here's Ross. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Brady now on 1st down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Solid way.
Come on, I don't want to watch Tom Brady's throw.
ETN up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now it's Lockett. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Now Cousins. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job.
Why is Lockett not catching?
And now it brings up 3rd down. Play action now, Cousins. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
It's caught, Lockett. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. On play action, Cousins. Rolling to him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I don't know why he did not throw.
Finding his way home to get the sack.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He hits his target, Lockett. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
That should have been a touchdown. Unless if he...
First and goal.
I want to try to see if I could challenge
The
them.
red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. To throw, Cousins. Under pressure, down he goes. 2nd at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Cousins.
Oh, come the fuck on! Oh, you serious?
Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. the shotgun. It's Cousins. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We are in for a good one as we're through 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Returning right back to Lockett. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 16-yard line.
Play fake. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Cousins. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on the 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA. Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they draw up. A long way into the end zone and what a run it was. Take it in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
It's complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They go play action. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. This offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And Hunt is not going to get there. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing, Cousins. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Kareem Hunt with career touchdown number 70. And the Panthers are back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
We'll see how much they give him the ball here. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get this just to the 47th, 1-yard gain. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Brady. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Cousins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Still going. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyler Lockett. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Brady's throw there complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Brady's throw there into the hands of Ross. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Over the middle here to Brown.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
A handoff for Etienne.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Paris Campbell from 6 yards away.
And the Rams are able to move back in front.
The extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll work this down inside the 30. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A first down throw for Cousins. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Cousins to throw it. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Throw left side, complete. That's Henry. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and this is incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, it's Brady. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw into the hands of Boyle here. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Brady to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And that is incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
13 yards on the play.
That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Brady going to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Brady to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. There he goes right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Kyler Murray leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we fly north to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Carson Wentz leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. C.D. Lamb. A touchdown catch in the victory. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And our statistician may need a vacation after this one's said and done. What a first half they had throwing the football. Over 300 yards passing already. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. He hits his target, Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Hunt is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. On first down, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jackrabbit Jenkins. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game, you really have no chance to win the football game.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kareem Hunt with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Panthers have opened the lead up to 30. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll run again with Hunt. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Kareem Hunt, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
19. Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Rams.
On first down, right back to Etienne. 142 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give running right, Etienne. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking sideline, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there?
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Rams 19. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Brady. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Now it's Brady. Etienne bringing in another one. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Brady gives this to White. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This will be caught once again by Brown. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Now Brady, maybe a free play here. This is caught, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the extra point. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
And the scoreboard continues to light up as a result of his efforts. He's been a blast, though. Every time you look up, you just figure if he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to end up in the end zone. It's been that kind of a game for him.
Absolutely. Now you just keep waiting for more. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They run again with Hunt. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They'll run with Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A carry here for Hunt. Ooh, the juke. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game carry it with them from week to week and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Rams 26. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Brady now on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the
Now Brady again. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. Touchdown, Rams. Nick Boyle, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. 210 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Hunt. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They run for it with Hunt, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks, and the Rams get the football in
position. Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Brady now on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 6. Here's Brady to throw. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
5-yard gain on the play.
On first down, Brady. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. Touchdown! Elijah Moore from 10 yards out. And the Rams are able to claw one back. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. 2 touchdowns to his credit so far. Charles, I'm curious, do these wide receivers, what do they go in with each week? Is it different week to week for the goals that they personally set for themselves, do you think?
I doubt that it's different from week to week. Maybe because of game plan, they know that one guy might be featured more than the other. But all in all, these guys are looking for 100 or more yards in receiving. But the biggest thing, getting into the end zone. And how about him? He's gotten there twice in this game.
He has indeed. 239 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Hunt will try going up the middle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here we go on 4th down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Michelle running up the gut. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Cousins to throw it. Flush down right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Fourth down, Cousins. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule. That if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Brady. Catch made here by Campbell. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. To throw is Brady. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution. And the coordinator, going to give him credit. Found the perfect protocol. Quarterback had it far as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they're going to speed things up here. Now it's Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
Well, just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, it's Brady.
And that's complete ETN out of the backfield.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Carolina, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half.
Day ones here to dance at the beginning, so you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did.